right. Are we live? We are live. Hi, guys. Good afternoon, my time. First of all, I want to apologize again because people know me and these live streams. If I plan it, it might never happen. And I don't like to plan so far out. Okay. Welcome. This live stream has been long awaited. Now, for those of you that are not on my Instagram, you probably do not know my son turned 7 few days back. Micah is 7, and yes, Micah is here with me in Canada. And yes, it has just been amazing. I know I'm owing you guys my remaining half of my Nigerian vlog and all of that. So this was part of it. I went to Nigeria. I was able to come back with my son. He's good. We're fine. That's why most times I am in the car hiding or one thing or the other because the house is full with kids. Like my cousin has 3 children and then Micah 4. So it's a full house. So today they're still in school. That's why I'm able to do this live in the basement. Now we have little introduction. Sandy's here. Sandy is the first to comment. So big ups to Sandy. We are live, guys. We are live. Make sure to tune in. Please click the like button as you come in. You know how we do. Just click the like button as you step into the zone. Click the like button. Thank you so much. I'm getting messages here. I don't know why this one is delaying. All right. Yes. Happy birthday, Micah. Thank you so much. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I know that in terms of all those kind of influencer type of posting, I've not gotten a hang of it. I don't post so much. And yeah, that's basically it. And most times I try to separate families. This is not where to discuss it. Family is family, and this YouTube is YouTube. I get that I could have been giving back-to-back content, but my son is not really content. Like, no, if I put it, fine, but I don't want to make that like his life, always shoving camera in his face. If he wants to join, it's fine. If he doesn't want, it's fine. And yeah. So let's do our normal pleasantries. People know that on this channel we have home training. So I'm going to be greeting everybody. We have that pleasantry back and forth for a few minutes. Usually I take 5 minutes to get to know everybody that tuned in first, and we just ask how we are doing and we get to the crux of the matter, okay? So welcome, Sandy. Thank you so much. Hello, Omachi. Thank you. Sandy wrote, happy birthday, Micah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Jeremiah. Hi, Georgie. Hi, Joma. Gang. I'm telling you. Bumi wrote, happy birthday, Micah. Adri Grace. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Today's video, make sure to like. I mean, Sandy is like, you'll be the cost rep. Where's Irino say? You have to please remind people to like and share the video, because most of the times the things I want to discuss it live. I know that those that sent me emails, don't worry, I'm going to reply all your emails and set up consultation like ours. But there's some information that I get to share that I feel like there are questions people ask that might benefit every other person. So if you have videos or questions you probably want me to research and also make a video about it, I came with my pen. We're going to get into that. So yeah, if you hear any noise, don't worry, people will be moving around. I'll just try as much as possible to continue the video with minimal noise. I didn't want to be in the car today, like I'm not even feeling up to it. Yes, hi Ayodeji. Hi. Don't mind me, I will see Ayi. Can you imagine? Hello, Roseanne. Hi, Ezindu. Hi, Additional. Oh, thank you so much, Taiwo. Looking cool. Thank you. Does visit visa still get processed? Yes, it does. I know that a lot of people have wait time, really long wait time, but then yes, they're still processing it. Hi, Gift. It's your first time on our live. Ding, ding, ding. Welcome to the live stream. Please make sure to like, and yeah, tune in. Happy new month. Yeah, I say happy new month. Can you imagine? Hey, plus 30 gang go. I'm not seeing again. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa said happy birthday to Micah. Thank you. Hi, Taiwo. Hi, Nelly. Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia is here. Sylvia is one of our OGs. Welcome back. Homeboy is here. Homeboy, thank you so much. Say happy birthday, Micah. Sylvia say you look beautiful. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get to it. A lot has been happening in the Canada space. I'm not seeing the number of people. Okay, yes, I think we have like 60 people. I don't know how many likes. Can somebody check for me? check for me the likes and all of that. As it looks better without makeup, my dear. Are you dense? What are we playing here? I look good with everything. Don't There's no better. I'm always on point. No play that play. At all, at all, at all, at all. Natural when I be sleep, inside dream with makeup. It's always wait, wait. Yes, don't forget to like. Thank you. Sandy's doing her work. Oh, elderly women. Hi, Elsie. Oh, Amma, come on. It's the elderly women. We are here. Thank you so much. Okay, homeboy from Cameroon. 16 likes, guys. Come on. We need to keep it up. Like, we have 60 people. Let's get the likes up so I start sharing. They did a draw today. French. They did French today. CEC was yesterday. Scores were high. French was today. French is 444. That is high because French is usually the one that is below 300 or sometimes sorry, below 400, or sometimes French gets to 410, 420, but 444 is high for French, and they took only 1,000 people. CEC that they took only 500 people. I don't know. I did this live stream because I know a lot of people had questions and a lot of people were kind of they just resigned themselves. Now, if you don't want updates, just 21 guys, click the like. I also know that some people watch on TV and when it comes to liking and commenting, it's not as easy for them. But the rest of us are using devices. You can also always click like, subscribe, and all of that. Now, you're here for homeboys here for French. Oh, thank you so much to all those dropping videos. Sorry, these things are coming late. Oh, thank you so much, Yemi. Says your videos are inspiring. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Hi, Flex, Donny. Glad to be here. Homeboy, yes, if you're in Cameroon, did you get the draw? You say you're here for French. Did you get the draw for the French? Just let me know, because a lot of people, that French one is the one that, it's not the easiest language to learn just like that. But I remember when I was learning French, there was one of my classmates, shout out to Neka. Neka learned the entire French, and she got when I was coming back into Canada, I saw Neka and her entire family. And I was so happy because when we started French, it just seemed like such a far cry. By the third, I think I got to VP set or I think Bedo. I got to Bedo like B2. I was just tired. I was like, I'm not doing again. I'm not doing again. So yeah, anyways, for those that got French, let's know. I'm also going to be writing some of your ideas and things that you want me to talk about. Okay. I see one question. Somebody said, oh, Rachel, thank you. Rachel said your hair looks good. Please shed more light on Alberta AAIP. That's one of the videos I was going to be posting this week by the grace of God. So yes, I'll probably read up and break it down. Like the Alberta nomination process have changed. They now work with expression of interest. They have their charts and all of that. So I'll break it down, and then we can know who can benefit from that, because as it stands now in terms of Canada, a lot of things are moving to provincial nomination. Like, you need that 600 points. It's not an add-on just because. Right now it's more of a necessity because they are not doing draws as usual, and they've been doing PMP, CEC, but we have good hopes that they will do draws because today they did French, and French is usually the first one they start with. After French, if they go by what they are doing like normal, they are supposed to do healthcare next. So for those of you that have done your IELTS, your WES, go to the category-based draw, and if you're within the healthcare, choose one of those knock codes from the category-based draw. Be in the pool. We suspect healthcare might come next. After healthcare, usually they don't do STEM as early, but they're supposed to do healthcare, transport, trade, STEM, agric. Those are the ones that we're expecting. And if they are doing draws by October, I think they will stretch everything out. This might be the last draws of this year. Okay, so please make sure, if you really want to get ITA, find one of the categories that you belong to. Okay. If you have questions, this is the best time. Okay, I've written that down. I'll shed more light on that just to remind myself. Hi, Shanghai. Hi. Okay, homeboy, say you didn't get it. What's going on? Were you in the pool? Or the 444 was quite high? They just forgot STEM. I don't think they forgot STEM, or eternal gratis. They didn't forget STEM. The last STEM they did, they took about 4,000 something, and STEM points are really, really, really high. I think if STEM is to come out, it might just be 499, or if not 500, because there are a lot of people on the STEM category, and a lot of people in that category already have like super, super high grades. They have like very high grades in terms of their points based system. We have people that are below 30, that have PhDs, that have years of experience, that have Canadian education, Canadian work experience. So it's a competitive category compared to the rest of them. STEM is the most competitive category. So yeah, that's basically it. Is there any other pathway that will be easy for PRO after graduating apart from CEC because the score is too high? Okay, that's from ARMA. The pathway right now is to just look for provincial. Provincial nominations have slowed down. So I'm guessing that they have orders from the bosses, the people high up. But if it means changing province to a province that has more prospects, I believe that for me, I was talking to my friend for me when they did the CEC draw. Even CEC is quite high because she called me and she was like, Asia, are you seeing the CEC? Are you sure we would have gotten the CEC if we had waited, dragged our feet and all of that? Scores are super high. It's like it seemed like we will need to go and do PhD and French just to qualify, and it's not easy. So PMP will be the best bet. That's why school is not something I readily advise, because it's not for everybody. But then if you're going to school, go to school in a province that has more retention prospects in terms of when you finish school, there's a PMP pathway that makes sense. So I'm going to be doing a video about that, this like what next for students in terms of any other PR like routes. So we'll discuss that further. I think that would be good. Okay. Let me try to do that so that we don't flog it. I have some ideas, but then realistically we have to look at other ideas. Thank you, Grace. Grace, you look beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Read my comment again. You didn't get the memo. I don't understand though. I follow it back to, oh, thank you so much, Nelly. I said, do you have any idea about educational psychology there? It's actually among the PGWP list. Yeah, and the thing with PGWP, oops, I hope my voice is not coming off somehow. My son will soon come more, so let's round this thing up. Please, guys, remember to like. I'll try as much as possible to stay as long as I can, answer the questions I can. The thing with PGWP list is that it was quite comprehensive. I think I also need to follow up um, on that video about the list, because we are getting more information as to exactly how to move with that list. So I'll follow that up. Let me write it because plenty things in my head. So I'll try to do all this week and spread it out in terms of uploading it. The list has 996 courses. Educational psychology is a good course. Okay, anything that has to do with psychology, if you can find a way to, streamline or specialize in addictions counseling, family, child, and youth counseling. There are lots of people that have very troubled issues, and even governmental agencies and all of that. So it's not a bad course at all. It's a course that you can look at, and if you can, early childhood educators or the addictions counseling, try to check for provinces that have like the high demand for it, and also look at schools that have like good turnover, good courses, and what are the prospects, because not all provinces have the same. Maybe some provinces have a lot of those people and you might not get the jobs that you're looking for. Okay, so also Google. Hi Telma, so my friend is here. Yeah, so Telma, Adventures with Telma. Thank you. Yes, I read about the requirements, but please, I'm asking about culinary arts. I'm asking, is culinary arts fall under food and agriculture? I don't think the kind of food and culinary art you're looking at was under agriculture. I have not specifically, that's why I said about that list, what I would do, because there are 996 courses, I'll try to go through each course and see the one, like each category, let's say agric now, I'll try to look for the one that people can do. Like the courses that I feel, I'm not going to tell you what to study. I'll just look at the areas where the courses that make a bit more sense, so to speak. Culinary arts is the cooking and all of that, and you fall under hospitality, food and beverage. I do not think you were listed under food and agriculture, and there was no food and agriculture. There was just agriculture. And in terms of agriculture, they're talking about farm processing, food itself, not the cooking aspect. I checked trade because I thought like hairdressers and the rest of them are going to fall under trade. Hairdressers, cooks, bakers, and the rest of them might fall under trade. But the trade that came out, the trade wasn't for like those kind. It was just machine fitters, woodworkers, carpenters, plumbers, and the rest of them. So yeah, you might need to go and check this thing back, but I don't think so. Okay. Carry bench. Oh. Okay. Mecca also said, can a 1 year certificate get you PGWP? Yes, it will, to give you 1 year, but you also need to know what course are you going to study. You understand? If you are not ready in school and you're going to be applying, there are just 996 courses that now give PGWP. The rest will not give you anything, even if you studied for 3 years. So you have to look for the courses that fall under that. And also, I feel like there's going to be an implication. This list might have an implication for many schools and, like colleges. So if they can, they will try as much as possible to extend some courses. So a course that was supposed to be for 1 year, they might extend that course to 2 years. I'm just predicting, like if they are going to be serious about making money, some colleges might start, extending the courses, because right now not all their courses are going to be giving PGWP, which means students will not be patronizing all the other courses, which means they might lay off some lecturers. In fact, it's a different topic on its own. So for this one, I would say you should be more targeted as to where you do your program, the kind of course you're doing, and if it's in demand. So it's very risky. So I'm hoping that with this, your 1 year, you're looking at, one, you're way below 30. Two, you probably have 2 or more degrees. Three, you have maybe, a sibling in Canada, because right now points are so high that you can't just risk it. When I was in school, I risked it. Of course, I did 1 year. Right now, like I was saying, we're discussing, it's going to be a lot tougher. My points would have still been good enough, because with the Canadian whatever, I think my points were like 460 something. So entering any category would still work, but then make sure you always check your points, okay? Can a 6-month certificate in computer studies without a transcript be eligible to add up? No, it will not. You have to do a diploma program that can be West verified, even if you do it for 1 day, as long as West sees it as a 1 year certification. I did the Chartered Institute of Insurance Agents in Nigeria. I did CIIN. I've forgotten the full acronym now. That particular certificate is seen as a 1 year program. But when I registered, I was like a day late, or sorry, about 2 days to the closing. That's when we registered in October, used 1 month to pay somebody that would teach us like different insurance policies. We wrote the exam, and that was it. So we kind of just registered, paid, and went for exam straight. But because of the kind of curriculum we covered, it was seen as a 1 year certificate program, because it's actually, verifiable by West. And now looking at something like BCS, there's a BCS program. Instead of just doing 6-month certification program, BCS UK is the British Computer Society or something like that. You can Google it. Their program, their computer program, I think is is it diploma or whatever? There's one program you just pay for and it's seen as a 1-year certificate. My sister did that one, and yeah, she has gotten her WES. So I got admission for human resource, tend to change it to occupational after arriving. No, it's not easy to change after arriving. You have to get a new, like, unless you're changing it within the school, or if it's within the school, I'll still ask that you change it before coming. But don't change your school, because right now, if you change your school, you need to get a new work study permit, a new visa, a new everything. I think they stopped just the ease. It used to be very easy, like you can change province, but right now they've stopped that so that they can track. Like if you came in and you say you're in this school studying this, IRCC wants to be able to track you. Please ask your questions. I do not know how long I'll be here, but guys, how are we doing on the likes? Have we gotten at least a good number of likes so that I can open the lines and people can call in? We are 109. Let's get likes up to at least 80 or 100. 100 would be good. So if you're here, please make sure to like. Okay. Let me see. I think I have another phone here. Is this for real? Do we have just 37 likes? Come on. Oh my God. Just 37. Okay, so I've answered that. Just want to say thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. You look amazing, boss. Thank you. Thank you. Is there any province accepting PMP with NCLC 6 in French? It's not province that will accept the PMP. Like, French itself is not a skill. Like, you have to have an occupation in demand, unless you're going to Quebec. But French is like West. It's like, sorry, IELTS. It's just a language, this thing. So if that's the only thing, you have to wait for category-based draw. So you say, okay, I'll get PMP in another province because of my French score. It's not. It's only the general French, or maybe, I don't know if Quebec is even giving like that. It's just Quebec and New Brunswick that really speak French and English. The rest of the provinces, French is very, very rare, only in jobs where they might need a translator for something else, but it's not that deep. I think Quebec and New Brunswick are the ones that have it like serious. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. I'm telling you, it's Christmas already. Place is cold here, Sha. Do you think Express Entry will be cancelled? No, I personally do not think so. You might just, like I said, the thing is, it's going to get tougher. There's never been a point in Canada where scores go up and they come down, like crash. So right now, as it's going up, it's only going to keep climbing. So that's just the truth. Unless you want me to lie, that's just it's not going to be cancelled. They will just keep delaying it like this. Like, there'll be very long lines, delays, and the rest of them. Some people will just be discouraged and refuse to come, refuse to pursue the Canada dream and all of that. So, yeah. I'm 38, considering traveling through Express Entry. Is it a good idea given my age? I don't think it's only age per se. I don't think it's only age. If you're 38 and you have a PhD, why not? If you're 38, you have a PhD, you married somebody that has a PhD, of course you will still come. If you're 38, you have you have your work experience, you have PhD, you now speak French and pass French exam, or you maxed out your IELTS, your score will be high. The most important thing is your calculation and your standing on the scores on the CRS table. That's the most important thing. The age is secondary. It's just that the older you get, the more you lose points. And after a while, it just seems like you have like nothing on age, no points, because you've passed the threshold. Oh, the light's 50. Come on, 50, 51 or something. Guys, shake body. Is CIPSN verifiable by West? I really will not know. Just like this, you just Google it. Just as you asked it, Google it. I don't know what CIPS. Is this personnel? Chartered Institute of Personnel Support Management. Can't be personnel service management or personnel. I don't know what CIPS mean. But most of those like proper like institutions or chartered institutions in Nigeria are verifiable. You can just Google it to ask. Okay, please take the so that we can open the lines because the moment people know me like I don't know maybe new students I'm different though ASI is different from ASI Micah's mom. So the moment Micah comes, if someone will they talk, I will be rushing it. I want to go and look at my child's face because it's not immigration that's my work. What's high paying job is relatively easy to obtain? None. There's no high paying job that is easy to obtain. Um, the main thing always told you guys, if you can, learn a skill. You get learn a skill. Somebody's coming to install dishwasher, something. Just installing, he will take money. Removal, he will take money. The trip to come, he will take money. Like people are making money on trades and skills, but if you think that there are jobs that will just be very easy, people have luck. You come in and you get a job in 2 days, fine and good. Not everybody gets that. Some people get a job, customer service job, very fast. They get very settled, and they do that job for let's say 1 year, 2 years, and then somebody comes, doesn't get a job immediately, maybe after 3 6 months they get a job, but it's not customer service, it's like high-end IT job, and that person just in one paycheck gets your entire month's salary. It's time and chance, guys. It's time and chance. The job market right now, I'll not lie to you, it's really intense, but I believe that God is going to open doors. Don't fear, especially when you're not here yet. Don't feed into so much negativity, okay? But always remember to listen to the truth. The caregivers program for PR on arrival as it commence. That's the thing. Mac Miller is the kind of person. Mac Miller is like all those Nollywood producers that keep doing to be continued. So Mac Miller is on to be continued. It has not commenced, my dear. It has not commenced. So that's the problem. It has not commenced. So you just have to wait to see. I think right now, if he even tries it, Canadian citizens might press his neck because he's under a lot of scrutiny. There are people that came in, they found out they were terrorists. There are people that came in, they found out they had questionable background. So he's under a lot of stress. Amy said, "You look gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you." Oh, please flatter me a lot. I don't have a science background. If just in case I'm coming down, no, I'm reading the comments one after the other, just in case you're wondering why I'm not at your comment yet. Because I don't have a science background, I don't want it to affect my study visa. Hence, I want to arrive before changing it. It's the same question, like, is it the same school or a different school? Because if it's the same school, it might be easy. You just talk to your course advisor. As long as you have your visa, it's fine. I'm not saying you should apply for new visa. What you're checking for is, change of program. And sometimes they allow you to change your program when you land. Just ask your course advisor. But if you need to change the school, that might be a bit more tricky. The sooner you make those findings, the better, because you might decide to wait till you come and the course is full because everybody is going to be changing. There's nobody that will sit in a business course when they know that they won't get PR. So most people with business courses will be changing to other related courses. You don't want a situation whereby you call and they say, "Oh, the course is full for this semester. You probably need to wait till fall or till summer or the rest of them." What are you going to be doing in Canada? Just proactive. Oh, thank you so much. Advice to change category based because I got 467 and wasn't getting Obina. Yes. I can remember. You did trade, Abby. Was it you? I think I used somebody to do example. Oh, you've gotten it. This is so nice. You have done biometrics, done this thing, receive passport requests. Oh my God, guys, I want to see hands. So, congratulations. As you congratulate Obina, it becomes your own blessings, your own portion, right, guys? Please, let's congratulate Obina. I remember your name. I remember your name, guys. Clap, 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 clap. There's no need hiding information. There's no need hiding updates. A lot of people are going to, Get blessed. Thank you so much. Like this just made my day. Thank you so so much. Asi, please, what are the prospects for us chemical and petroleum engineering graduates? In terms of prospects, um, just check for jobs. I think Alberta has a lot of jobs for petroleum people, well jobs, offshore jobs, and all of that. You can use that one to start working on rig sites, wellhead, well technician, and all those kind of jobs. You can check it. Chemical and petroleum people can check. You can also check for other provinces, but depending on where you are, it depends. Guys, I know I've not scrolled down, but I need congratulations. Especially when you're waiting for your own testimony, you're seeing somebody else. Because I did this live, yeah, a while back, and then people were just asking questions. I was like, what's your score? Go and change it. Come off from STEM, because I think it was in STEM or something. I said, go and put it in category-based draw. That way you can get called. That's so nice. Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply. I think it should be, but Google it. I think it should be. Most of those chartered institutes, they are West verifiable as a 1-year certificate program. I think it should, because our own was insurance. It's verifiable. I think personnel management too is West verifiable. You people are joking with Nigeria. The beautiful thing of it is that most of our courses that we studied there are West verifiable. Almost all the universities, like 90 something percent of universities or programs you do, like solid ones, even Open University. I mean, come on. For in-demand MBA for course in demand, MBA in Info System Management at International Business University, Toronto. I've never heard that school before. Checo. I don't know. Madu, I don't understand. Is this a question? Is this a statement? I don't get it. Please, please, please. Let's re-ask. Is this okay? Chartered Institute of Procurement. That's what I'm saying. Like, as you put this question like this, copy it like this, and put inside Google, because I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about procurement, but I guess a bit sure that it might be, but there's no point. There's no harm in checking. Just check it. How is Alberta treating you, my dear? Is treating me fine? Do I prefer it to Toronto? Yes and no. I miss Toronto in the sense that I guess I was in a different phase in my life when I was in Toronto. So here I'm in a different phase. There I was just alone, but here I'm with my son. So it's two different lives. I can't even mix the two. I don't see myself staying in Toronto with Micah alone because of how I was living, and my sister is there. We're all about work. And then here in Alberta, you have like a more calm community feeling. He's staying around his cousins, he's adapting in his school, he's fully adjusted, and it's a different vibe. So right now priorities have changed, but it's still good. It's still good. Same school, Amma. Okay, that's good. Yes, Obina. Thelma was on the live stream that day. Yeah, so I'm sure she'll remember you, because that one, she has elephant memory. I got admission in hotel, restaurants, and management in Alberta, but the new requirement, can I change it when I get in? Because I don't know if it's going to affect me. Yeah, you can change it it depends on the course, on the college per se. You can change it, ask. For me, I would prefer that you always put in the request to change before coming. It's not going to touch your visa yet, because you've already put in for your visa. But talk to your course advisor and look at options, because if you come in and they say maybe whatever you want to change to, you don't qualify for it, or you don't, you need to know what are the courses I qualify for from my background. Look at the courses that are being offered in your school, and then compare it to the courses that are having PGWP now, and make an informed decision. Okay, that's the thing. Yes, K Reed, thank you so much. Yes, we'll see all the congratulatory messages to Obina. God bless you all. It's a thing of joy. I mean, it's a thing of joy. It's always good when people like have results. People ask, like, I keep talking and talking. It's one thing to hear what I have to say, it's one thing to act on it. Do you understand? Some people just like to listen, they will never do it. Some people like to listen, but they'll do what's in their mind. So I really appreciate when people take the advice and they run with it. So it's always something. I have 5 years experience in transport and logistics, intend to go for masters in supply chain. Do you think it's advisable? I don't know about supply chain management right now, but check under the new courses that are eligible for. I think I'll do that video about the PMP list. What I'll do for the PGWP list video, I might break it down to each, like for each category, because I don't want to do like one video that is over 15 minutes because it's 996. So for transport now, I'll talk about the courses in that transport that are easy to do, like based on my own understanding, not that I'm forcing people to do it, but like explain the ones that they chose, because under transport there are lots of courses there. I do not know if supply chain is there. You have to check or probably wait for the video. So, but that's transition from transport to MSc. Have you tried to probably get into the express entry pool? Because with 3 years in transport and logistics, you can get PRO direct under transport category. So maybe check that one first. If you probably want more direction as to how you do that, you can contact me for consultation, acidarling.aba@gmail.com. So yeah, congratulations, Ubina. 39 with BSc, with just BSc. Do I stand a chance at all? And if you're married to somebody that probably has like also degrees and you pass your IELTS very well, it's not about just age and your degree. You have to pass IELTS. And the moment you're over 30, you have to score high. You have to clear the English exam. You can't fail anything because to affect your points. You have to add another thing to your BSc, because just BSc will be too disastrous in terms of the points, because points are not going that low again. And then what is your background? It's not, will you just go to anything? Right now, they're majorly looking at category-based draw, meaning there are certain categories or certain professions that they are looking for. So it makes it a bit tougher. So it's not just a Alero, and it's not just a one, like I just come and tell you that yes or no. No, it depends on a lot of factors. My wife got study visa last year. She was unable to go because MBCC withdrew her admission. Now she has gotten another admission for fall, September 2025. Oh, hold on, let me try to finish that. And her visa is going to expire by September 2025. What should we do? Oh, I think that she should land though. She should land early. Or you can apply for an extension of visa using your new study permit. Okay? You apply for study visa extension using your study permit, or you land early and apply for the extension from within Canada. Do you understand? These are two things. They already have the admission, they can't chase you. So coming in August still works because you still have time on your visa. However, as you're coming, you're applying for study visa extension immediately because you're within, right? So that you can start. Even without that, as you've entered. As you send in the application, they'll probably like know that they'll send you something. It doesn't take time. I think maybe 2 weeks applying for extension. I think maybe 2 weeks or so. That's from within. No, I don't know about outside, because when I applied for study visa extension, I applied for it within. Obina, people are asking you questions. I have biotechnology background. What is the likes like? I would like to open the phone lines before I end the live, but we're looking at 100 likes. When we get 100 likes, I send the link and people can call in directly. So yeah. Let's get it up, get it up, get it up. I have a biotechnology background. I also have job experiences in real estate, a sales agent, hospitality, restaurant management. Category based, should I choose? Depends on your score. Depends on many things. All this is just your job experience, yeah? It depends on many things. You have to look at age, look at educational your educational standing, your background, like your highest degree. You have to also look at your IELTS. Do you have IELTS? Do you have WES? Have you passed your IELTS to the end? Those are basically the things I talk about in my consultation, and then we get to comb through what category, where are you going to stay, which one fits more into your jobs, and all of that. So it's not just on your background alone. You have to choose like which one that you have more what would I put it? That has more potential for you. Okay. Please, how long does it take to get study permit extension? Yeah, that's why I said like from within Canada, I guess 2 weeks, 3 weeks max. That's for me, but I don't know how long it takes for those outside. But within Canada, it's not that long. Are you talking about CIIN? Yes, for myself, that's the exam I did. Yeah, insurance. How often can someone change their knock code in the pool? You have to also be very careful with changing it. So when you enter the pool, if you notice you're changing and changing, just open a new profile and make sure that all the things you want to change, you have them as the main one as primary, the other ones as secondary. If you have different other secondary knock codes, when you change it, it's not suspicious because you're just rotating it within your work experience. But if you keep adding and removing, changing and adding and removing, it looks suspicious because it wasn't even within your like job history. Okay. Well, just on 72 likes, Thelma is giving me info. Okay, you now stay in Alberta. Wow. Destination city is in Calgary. Oh, nice. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. You come. We link up. Falls under transportation. Okay, yeah. IT background, but to get a job is becoming wahala. I'm telling you. Decided to do. Hope he favors me. Yeah, if you do handy experience, look for job in carpentry. Just go to sites. You see most of these sites, they're always looking for people. Go to sites, real estate people, discuss because most times it's not just one thing to do handy job. Sometimes the experience is sweet when you have plenty things like as they learn the carpentry, they shine eye for how plumbers they carry the pipe. Your eye still there for how plastering people. Because here they have like experiences that are not like typical to us. Because for you to be a carpenter, for us it's mainly chairs, tables, frames, and the rest of them. But here a carpenter basically builds the entire house because we're looking at woodwork, every single part. So I wish you well. Seriously, IT is becoming something else because it's so oversaturated that for you to even get a leg in, it's becoming very, very tough. People just have luck with maybe the job or whatever. But God day, say na prayer. Who no go, no, no. I wish you all the best, if I please for course in demand, MBA information systems management eligible for PGWP. If it's a private university, if your university is not eligible for PGWP, the course is not eligible for PGWP. That's how it works. A private university, confirm if your university is eligible for PGWP. Then go and check. Google Canada new PGWP eligibility, and you would see the courses that have that. Okay, you see the courses that like I said, I've not done the video that itemizes for IT courses that are eligible, for agri courses that are eligible, and all of that. So I probably have to break it down like that and explain it so that sometimes you see they write a course and then it's not the exact name of the background you have, but what you have as a background, your roles match. You know that that course still falls under something you can do. So yeah, supply chain is there. Oh, okay. Somebody has checked. Supply chain is among. That's good. Yeah. So guys, act fast. Thank you so much. Yeah. See, when I say it there, I know it sounds like, is it that easy? Yes, for some of you that have IELTS and WES, they haven't done draws yet. They just did one today. The reason I'm doing this live stream, like I did the last time, they just did French today. So by speculation, they'll be doing other draws. Please enter the pool because healthcare is coming next, most likely. We'll have STEM, if they follow the draw, we'll have transport, we'll have trade, we'll have agric. They have done French. Those are the 6 categories. They've already done French. So these 5 are remaining. Enter the pool. IELTS reading is dealing with me. Are you serious? IELTS reading, check E2 IELTS. E2. E as elephant, 2 as in the number. E2 IELTS. That's the one I used. Go through all their playlist and listen to everything that has to do with reading. I did not do any reading example because reading just literally has some tricks. I feel like reading is the easiest because I always get 9. So go to the question, read the question, go to the passage and get the answer. Verbat, like you just go back and forth. It's just about matching question to answer. But check that E2 IELTS and, go through it again. I get a lot of people have reading as an issue also. Just like case here, gang, didn't know you were going. My dear, is it not, if I give heads up, will it even be me again? I need to learn how to be doing that heads up. Maybe I tell you people on Friday, I will go live. Yeah, like, I don't even know what I'm going to be doing on Friday. I feel like if I do that and probably I get called to go for something or so, I would feel so bad canceling it. My life is not that predictable yet, so I can't just put those things. But I'm working on it. It's eligible. It's under transport. Okay, see, people are writing. So those of you going for supply chain, you're good. If your work experience from Africa is different from that in Canada, does it pose a problem? Will one be using multiple knock codes? If at all, which of the knock codes will be accepted? The first one, the primary knock code, will be the one accepted. Your work experience from Africa and Canada cannot be entirely different in the sense that the only thing that can be different is the name, because they realize that not all the names are the same, but you have to check beyond the name if you have like similarities in jobs, in responsibilities and roles, so that you can know. So somebody that maybe is doing something different, and then you see something like managers in transport. As a logistics person, you fall under that. As operations transport, director of operations within transport, you fall under that. Those that do ferry, airline operators, they fall under that. But when you see the name is called managers in transportation, so you have to Google and you have to make sure that what you're doing falls under that. We have 150 people. Have we gotten to 100? I'll soon go and pick this boy. I'm a new graduate. I studied law. Would you advise I do postgraduate diploma in one of the courses that are eligible for PGWP or masters in my field, moving with family? New graduates, have you done youth service? If you have not done youth service, stay back and do your youth service and apply for what's this thing, PR direct. Going from, I said it's not compulsory, but that would be more ideal as long as you have like experience. Canada favors those that have job experience. So from the CRS score, people that have from 3 years and above get the full score for job experience. Not even just you studying and studying, you can be reading so much. But for this, your question, if you're moving with your family, definitely masters is best because that's the only way you can come in with your family right now. Okay. 73. 73 is not good enough. Let's keep it going. 100. Congratulations. Happy for you. Okay. People are still congratulating. Didn't give us heads up. Well, my dear, I know. If you have a chance to advance your engineering degree, would you do it? Yes, I would. I'll most likely want to go back to study engineering. I may not do petroleum again as much as I want to. I don't know. The petroleum industry in Alberta is very volatile, so to speak, and it's here or there. If the stock price drop one kind, they'll just fire some people, that kind of thing. But I would like to, if looking at money itself was not an issue, I would like to go and do that or do something in what's the entire engineering management, construction engineering management. I like engineering. I relate more as an engineer than even an IT person. So I have IT background, but where I see people that gathered are engineers, those are my guys. Like the rest of them are just. So yeah, I'll try to go back. I have that in plan, but not now. I have background in accounting, over 6 years, 1 year in tech. Which category? It depends. I can't just answer it from these 3 lines. So tech of what? What kind of tech? What's your age? You know, there are many things. That's the only reason why I have like the separate one that is like my consultation, because I have to ask more than it can be this. Do you get, like, we have to really dig deep, and those are like private, personal discussions to be able to know what category to suggest and all of that. So, yeah, with just this one, experience in you have 6 years experience in various knock codes. So which one? I don't know what various is. I don't know what's like which one. Even you that you're asking me, what do you how would you want me to know? you know, so you can apply. Oluwa, oh, thank you so much. Baba Jide say, I'm looking gloriously beautiful. Thank you. I have West, IELTS 6.0, need help creating express entry. That your 6.0 IELTS, will it open? I don't know what the 6.0 means in IELTS this thing. Like, what was your score in if you have 8777? What is that not a 7? I don't know if 6.0 would open it per se, but it depends. Just acidarling.abba@gmail.com. If you want any form of consultation, that is the email to send. Then we'll look through your profile. Coming to Montreal for masters in computer. I like school, but I have B1 in French. Don't know how to start planning to enter the pool. This one that we need to write IELTS or TEF for PGWP. Yeah, you need to write. You need to write for PGWP. The good thing is, it's the same IELTS you need for your PR. So if you have it, it's good you enter before your masters, just so that there's nothing God cannot do. There was a period where they said fresh graduates that have like job offer, all of them could get PR direct, and they opened it for a certain window, and people were able to get it. So yeah, I have my study visa. My school resumes January. Is it possible to come this month and start working before? No, don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. It's going to affect you. I don't advise it at all. I don't advise it. Some people have gotten to the airport and they were sent back, not just because of the work or anything, but because it was too early. So if you must, you can come like November ending or thereabout. Since it's January, probably that you want to settle down fast, and because it's winter and all of that. But the thing is, just start working before resumption. Job too is not easy to find like that. So imagine coming and wasting one whole month living expense, and you don't have a job, and school is starting the upper month. You get, so count your costs and then you know what to do. My wife is very scary or scared. Oh, okay. Because visa will expire 2025. What can my wife do? Is it possible to enter August? Please, ma. Yeah, that's what I said. I think I've answered your question before. I feel like she can enter August, or let's say July ending. Case in point, her visa is about to expire and she wants to apply for extension within. Of course, she can enter. She can enter. July ending is a good time. But the thing is, she knows that she can even apply from now for the study permit extension. Apply out of Nigeria for the extension so that they send it to her. The only thing is, it's best that she applies from within Canada. That way, she doesn't need a new visa, a new study visa per se. It's just an extension. So with that extension, she can stay. She cannot leave Canada. Oh, that's the truth, because she will not be able to come in. You only come in with visa. You don't come in with permits. It's your visa that allows you to come in. So if she comes in, she cannot leave unless she applies for probably temporary TROV. Spell your email address out. I think everybody, like, it's basically my channel. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I always say it and I don't spell it. Okay. Email.com. So yeah, that is it. Let me show it. She's a science student. The program is caregiver. Okay, that's okay. 81. Tell my skipping tracks. We are moving. What do you think? Why do you think Nigerians are not very interested in being business owners there? I think it's just discouragement. Yeah, when you come in, it's like the video I did when I was talking about business owners. You see some people in the video. Do you know it's not as easy as you say? Oh, do you know that before you become something, which place is easy? What kind of stupid talk is that? As well, I don't like all those type of nonsense talk. And so even if it's not easy, so there is two heads to enter there. The only thing that should be stopping you is that probably you don't have like capital. But to say that it's other people's stupid talk that is making you to not do business, you're not serious. Business is very straightforward here. At least if you know and you're sure of what you're offering and you have backup, the good thing about it is having a good savings that can help you to take risk, because it's senseless for you to take a risk without backup. What if the first month of your business you don't have a client? What will you eat? You know, realistic backup. You that you say you want to cook now, the cook you are cooking, the one that your family members and your cousin will be like, nice one, Abige. Oh my God, you dey cook. Oh. You want to use that thing and want to cook. Don't try it. Which culinary school? Sure, you were here. Somebody was talking about culinary program. You know, Grigo. Now the Ajinomoto style. Now you won't bring home. In that case, you have issues definitely. But if you're ready to learn and learn the tricks, like the person that said he's going back to do carpentry, if he comes out and says that he's a handyman, gets his Hilux or F-150 big truck, that he's going back doing repairs and the rest of them, start getting money tomorrow, what would you now go and be looking for how he did it and all the sacrifice and the things he made? There's nobody, even when you sit down with somebody that probably Dangote, Ingo they just of all the sacrifices he had to make. So I don't know. Personally, I don't know why they are not. I personally am a business person, but I also want to be in a space where I'm comfortable enough to be able to launch and keep doing my business, because it helps a lot. It helps. I'm still a student, but work back home in Africa. Where be Africa? I'm Bropa. You're Ghanaian now. Where be Africa? You have joined the Canadians. Doris. You wish the whole play, all of us as we big reach 55 countries, Africa. Don't make me fight you. Yes, you can enter the pool. Can I be in the pool? Yes, you can be in the pool before you complete your program. Don't mind me. I'm doing 1+1 in Mohawk. Okay, cyber first, public relations second. I'm confused as to if the second part is part of the list of labor. Myself, I don't know if it's there. Like I said, I've not done the intricate digging. But the update of the video also coming up is as to the fact that some of you, even as you're still within school, you're not affected per se. It's just that the jump, even from cybersecurity to public relation, corporate communication, it's quite a jump, but it's good. It's good. Just you have to check it. Check the list first. I'll do the video if you can wait. I just say let me check. Yes, see, and guys, this week my son's birthday is always like one kind of big occasion. I don't care for my birthday. If you haven't checked the photo shoot, everything is on Instagram. I didn't even bring it to YouTube because people should go and check Instagram. Anyway, so I had to do extra things. Like I'm a very extra mother. We did packs of food and all those type of things. Not food, sorry, gift packs and all of that. Because I asked the school, I was like, sorry, my son's birthday, I would like to bring something. They're like, yeah, we really don't do much. Maybe just favors or something that is not free. I said, okay, now toys now not free, because by the time I pack those presents, go draw for the front of school. The principal came out and his mouth was like, what is going on? I'm like, it's my son's birthday. I'm like, and you're giving the gift? I say, yes. I'm sure the parents are giving me bad eye because school closed and some kids were coming out with shiny bags. Some other kids didn't have shiny. We're like, what happened? And they're running, running. Mommy, it was Micah's birthday today in school. And you got something? Say, yeah, everybody got something. And then the other parents will be looking at me like, who sent this one? I just carried my son and ran away. Please, people should leave me, I beg. Yeah, people should consider buying business routes. Yeah, if there's guidance. There are people that do it. There's a guy, I can't remember his name. There's a family. Back then when I was in Nigeria, I watched his video. He bought a business. Came with his 3 children, his wife. Yeah, he bought a business. I think then he said he paid 150 to 175K. All of them get PR. Solid, like just ha. There's a kind of money I will have. I've never done like shop per se, shop kind of thing. But what is there? What is there in African store that you cannot do? What is there? Like maybe your own African store, you think of the things, especially when those that have already gotten citizenship. Why are you just sitting like a fish? What is there if you go to Norway and the rest of them and start bringing those really big okporoko? Ship it. What are the things? How bad can it be? Do your calculation. You can't just sit at home and say, things are difficult. It's difficult. Your age they go, time they go. People are inventing new things. Let's do IELTS or self-pip. Some people say self-pip is easier, but I prefer IELTS because English is not my problem. And it's British English. So I feel like IELTS is easy. But that's the only one I've done. So, but some people say self-pip is easier. So yeah, that's the answer. With B1 French, I'm doing computer masters. I didn't do IELTS or TEF, but I have WES. I want to wait to write both once since we need it for PGWP. Joshua, you're not serious. You want to wait to write both once since you need it for PGWP. I don't understand. How many months? How many months is your master's? Because if you have WES already, I think IELTS is 2 years, right? Unless you probably want to do it. Because that master's, now if your master is like 18 months, it's almost 2 years. Oh, yeah. Unless your score is really low. I believe that you can be in the pool pending when your master's will be done. But if your score is low, that's fine. Don't wait till you're done. Maybe when you've done like 1 year of your computer, whatever, or 8 months, just do it. He studied in South Africa. Do I need youth service? You need 1 year of doing something that is an experience. The beauty of the thing is Nigerians have this compulsory service thing, which means that year can be used for your experience. There's a father that called and he wanted to like send ship all his children. I'm like, no, everybody does youth service. They must do the youth service because your money is going to waste. If they don't have experience and they come here, that's the end. So having them to do youth service helps them in terms of political discipline, but also helps you in your Canadian journey. You can't just come in from SS1 or SS2 or SS3, or you can't just come in from final year without any experience. Like you lose out because they'll ask you work experience and you can't call up a work experience from when you were in school. That doesn't count. So yeah, you need a year to do either go back, or if you're Nigerian, you go back and do your youth service, or use that 1 year to learn somewhere. Degree in law gives you equivalent course score, because I don't understand. The degree in law gives you, it depends. You have to use the law. It's not West. They have this, their lawyers, Kenny. That Quebec won't be taking Cameroonians again. Why would you say that? Change your course from business to PSW for January. Got a full-time job as a baker. Use your PSW as your pathway now. PSW, is it not nurse aid? The baker is for your feeding. Your job is for you to eat and pay your bills. Your course is what you should focus on. Do you understand? Focus on your course. Focus on getting a job, part-time job as a PSW person, so that you can also, have strength for application. It helps. I won't tell you to stop doing the baking one because that's a solid, you already have it. And that can be a business route, but to know that is it possible for my wife to enter? Yes, you can enter from Nigeria. She can enter the pool from anywhere. Um, can you send me a link for healthcare pool? There's no link. Just Google category based draw. You should be able to see it. Guys, this is my email address for those asking. For someone that just submitted her visa application for study visa to study in Cape Breton, what are the chances of getting visa considering all the rules? First of all, I don't even like this school. Let me not lie. Because people don't used to see house quick. Cape Breton is very far. You just get a CB, but then you can still come. It's fine. That's just my only problem with it. But then, I mean, maybe not a lot of, but people are going there. Oh. I don't think chances of getting visa has anything to do with rules. It has more to do with the application the person submitted, their financial standing, their family ties, and have a good application. Your visa, you getting visa is good application, and whatever the visa officer feels at that time. And so, what would you gist? Yeah, so what was your question? React it. Yeah, everything we are saying here, people already know is gist. I'm not asking you to do it. Don't do it, because is it possible to enter? Yes. It will not affect her. It will not affect her. Audio engineering, part of the eligible ones. Federal skill. You have to check. I've not done this thing. But also understand that not everything is written as audio engineering. So if you see sound is also audio, right? If you see other things, you check it under STEM. Check for the eligibility. Just Google it. I'm sure you'll see. Go to the one that is from the Canadian website, canada.ca. Bachelor's degree West verification done, IELTS 7.5, CIN with insurance of over 13 years. Yes, you can. You can enter now, depending on bachelor's degree in what? What was your bachelor's degree in? So if you're entering, because it's just bachelor's degree in what? I don't know what you studied, so just enter. Okay, say the first degree is biotechnology. Biotechnology, how? Biotechnology. Depends on your age. Because STEM scores are too high. Depends on a lot of things, if I'm being very honest. But just check with biotechnology, check under health also, if you fall under that. But depends on your age. Because it's just first degree in biotechnology. I've never had a course just straight biotech. Biotechnology something. Or I don't know. But just check my email. The email address, acidarling.aba, somewhere up here. Where did I even put it? Yeah, that's my email address. That's my email address. I know that this is a public space, so not everybody's going to feel comfortable like sharing everything about their life. Okay, so you can always reach me on my email. Consultations are paid, so it's not free. That's the other thing. Initially, I wanted to go for bachelor's of nursing, which is 4 years. Now I'm thinking of doing 2 years diploma of practical nursing and use my PGWP period to apply for PR after I get it. And that's a good plan. Hopefully everything works out. Then I go back to do my nursing. I'm fresh out of high school, and also there are funds available. Okay, if you're fresh out of high school and there are funds available, that is what I want to hear. Yes, money is one of your biggest thing in this. I don't know why people don't like to talk about money. If the money is there, just do it. Yeah, do it. Because that first 2 years of practical nursing is best. You just go straight to do it. I remember advising one lady's son, him too was fresh out of high school, but some people are just obsessed with the word degree, bachelor's degree. So this is a very sound path that you're about to take. doing the 2-year diploma practical nursing, and then you have like work experience immediately after, whether in your field or whatever. Even if it's just 1 year work experience, it's going to give you extra 70 points as against you spending the entire 4 years doing school. And you also know that the moment you get PR, you can go back and study your nursing as a permanent resident, meaning you have like financing options. You can break your school fees down to little tiny bits and be paying small. It's fantastic. No, see, you be my person. You don't have any problem. Yes, so that's what I would gist you. Yes, it's a good approach, good sound one, and it's best that it's coming from the student, because usually people are like, "No, daddy, I want to do university degree. I want to do the degree." Beggy. It's like, welcome to Alberta. Thank you so much. Oh, you lived in Ogunabali. Oh, that's so nice. Nice. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Calgary I love it. I can't even lie. I just love staying here. I love being here. I have people here, I have friends here. So yeah. Please, what can I do to qualify to enter the pool? Son of Zion. Plenty things. Plenty things. You have to do your IELTS, your English exam, IELTS or WES, and you have to verify your degree. Those two are the first two things. Then we talk. If you have not done those two, don't worry. I mean to say law degree when evaluated gives same CRS points. Okay, yeah. I think through that they are. I've forgotten. I don't think it's WES. Is it ICAS or something? I've forgotten what they used to verify law degrees, but yeah, it gives like very high score. Is Toronto preferable for international students in terms of cost of living and job opportunities? Job opportunities, cost of living. I lived there, and for me, I'm a very realistic person. I liked living there not just because of job opportunities and cost of living, because if you're able to live within your means and find good spaces where you can coexist with others, you'll be able to save a lot. Because when I lived in Toronto, I didn't need to worry about vehicle and car and all of that. Here, the moment you get a job, the first thing you should get is a car. Do you get that kind of thing? Because places are so far apart from each other, the buses are not as frequent, at least not to me, my knowledge. And then, especially because when you have a child, and my own case is different. Some people, when you're still young, you can still stand and queue up for bus, watch the time, plan your outing and all of that. But that being said, it depends. It depends. For me, it depends on the person's age as well. There's no point going to Toronto if you know that you don't have like pathway to remain. What's the point? It's always best to stay where you can stay beyond your time. They would even nominate you. What's the amount? Amount of what? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by amount. When are you moving back to Nigeria permanently? Music. As are you from Okrika? Are you my village chief? I don't know. I go to Nigeria as often as I can. Moving back permanently. It depends. How much is Tinubu offering? I'm coming for 1 year course, PSW by winter, thinking of changing to administrative health in same school, which is 2 years. What do you think about this? Thinking of the risk of 1 year course. I think you should leave your course the way it is. If you want to do another 1 year course, you do another 1 year course. That way it's 1+1 instead of doing 2 years straight. I've been saying this thing 100 times. For me, that's why I say I think it's not compulsory. Do your 1 year PSW, take another 1 year in another thing. That way you can already be in the pool with your points from schooling in Canada and having a 1 year program in Canada. And while you're doing the second program, that way you still get your 3 years, but you can have your extra 15 points early. Okay, so that would be my advice. Is CV a requirement after ITA? What do you mean CV? Why would they ask for CV? That's resume. No, if it's that one, no. Manitoba PMP, CLB5 is the pass mark for audio recording engineer insights. Please, is it the same with IELTS 5? Manitoba PMP is different from express entry. So 5 in express entry, I don't think 5 can fly. No, I don't think 5 can fly for express entry. However, the PSW route that what's his name was talking about, he was targeting. It's not 5. It's not 5. It's I think 5 safe. Yes, for PSW visa on arrival, but 5 is such a low score. For the general express entry, I'm not sure 5 can work. Just check. All right. Hi, Uchenweze. How you doing? Yes, ICAS, right? Welcome, welcome. What's this next one? Is it possible to change her DLI before coming to Canada on Porter? What does she want to change? Your Benga, your question is I'm not getting it because it's so broken up into tiny bits. I really don't know. If she's going to be changing her DLI, it depends on when she applied for it. You have to go back and investigate when she applied for it. And was it before the announcement about if you applied and you changed? Because if she got into a different school, she should have. If she got into a different school before the announcement was made that you can't just get a different school without getting a new study permit, then she's good. But if she got into a different school after the fact, it then means she needs to do all the applications again, visa and the rest of them. Say because of true NBC that she get the visa. So I really don't know. I'm not following it. I met somebody at CDS from Okrika and asked him whether he knows the name. Yes, you cannot say it and you cannot spell it. That is not even the spelling of my name. It's Asitonka. Oh my God. Look at these people. Judy, it's on my Instagram. That is, you see, people that don't go to my Instagram, it's on my Instagram. And show him the name. Yes. And that is, he said I'm not pronouncing it well and I can't spell it. Oh my God. Yes, that's not the spelling. There's no Y. Y is just the one I just added to my name. I think in the university or something. Yeah. I just put Y. Usually it's always I, but then darling was Y and I just changed the other one to Y. Yeah. So Y. It's not Y, it's Asitonka. That's Asitonka, not Asitonka. That is how. Hey, that live stream I did with Sheyi Obasi. What did somebody call me? Asylum. If I catch that guy, oh my God, he should just know that our two I still carry him for mind. I think you know how this what's that thing called? Autocorrect. It did not put asylum. I'm like, you see that this person has been trying to seek asylum and the keyboard is already used to you typing asylum. All right. Okay, you're doing very well. Yes, so thank you for joining. Just reading and learning. See, I miss being on my other channel. I haven't been there for a while. I'm trying to set up the room so that I can have my table and, get back to my wedding gist. I miss it so much. I had kept a target for myself that, I'll try to meet up, this year, try to see if we can get to 100K on my main channel. And then this one too will push. Oh, yes, guys. Yeah. We hit 25K. Oh, my God. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Get your friends and family to subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Yes, so we are doing gist. It is not professional. You people are here. Listen to what she's saying. Listen to what Josie is saying. This is not professional advice. Gist. In fact, we prefer that you don't do it, and so that we'll have more gist to gist. Oh, someone said, "What's the difference between CLB and IELTS?" It's not the CLB is the grade. IELTS is the exam. So when they say CLB 7, is the grade, like your average score from the exam. Do you understand? That's not it's not a different exam. The CLB is just the grading system. It's like the benchmark something, I guess. You have HND, you've done West, which turns out to 3 years. And oh yeah. The beauty of this thing is that for those of you that did OND and HND, you serve a living God, because right now, if you have OND, HND, you have like 2 or more degrees. But somebody that did just BSc, sorry for you, your own is just BSc. So those people that did HND, they are the ones that enjoy. So yeah, your West verification is going to be solid on that. Just the next thing will just be mainly your age, making sure that you pass your English exam and all of that. So I would soon be ending the live. I asked the previous question based on IRCC plan to make people apply for another study permit when they want to do another course if they stop study, permit extension. I don't even remember what the previous question was. But yes, if you want to change your program, you would need a new study permit. And to get study permit, DLI, all those 9 yards. But the thing with the other person is that you have to, if you got it before the announcement, you're good. But if it's after the announcement, you need to follow the new order. I get and see, I feel so bad for a lot of people that are just coming in, because it is tough keeping up with. That's why I say, okay, I'm going to go through the PGWP list in sections. That way people can know which of the programs, like if you're going to come in via agric, which ones are going to be easier to assimilate and which ones are easier to probably get jobs hands-on. That's what I would do. I would look at the section, talk about the ones that, okay, prospects is good and also job is also good and all of that. So if we do for health, we do for agric, we do for trade, like that. That way, if you ask any question, I just send it to that particular video. Understand that it's definitely still just suggestion, it will not be advice. But with the back-to-back announcements, I know that it's going to be tiring for anybody to keep up. Like, it's crazy. Imagine somebody denying you visa before you come back to apply again. The rules of the game has changed and all of that. So please do not feel bad. It's always good to ask questions. And I really do not know. I see every day, sometimes when Fumi will call me and we'll just talk, we'll be like, it's just God. Because when I came in, if I didn't come in that time, it would have just been tough. I probably would just maybe get discouraged and not come again. Because the time we came, we did our course online. It was easy to do it. Easy to do. Like, when we're finishing, they said online ends. When we came in, 40 hours to work. Just as I was finishing, they were announcing that the next set of people are now not working 40 hours anymore. And it was just crazy, because went from 40 to like 24 or something like that. I'd be 20, slashed almost midway. You get, so it's just God. I get it. Like, for people from September last year to this year, nobody has rested in Macmilla's hand. But continue to pray and hope and believe, okay? 37 BSc Computer Science, 3 years nursing, nursery school teacher, just completed training as auxiliary nurse, working as nurse aide. What's my best chance? Nurse aide is in demand. Your best chance is passing IELTS fully. Your BSc is good, but it depends. Pass your IELTS and calculate with that 37 years under category based for healthcare. Another thing is, when you're like above 35, I most likely advise them you can come in and do school. Why? Because at least you'll be in a province that has prospects and you can stay back in. That, if that option is also there. Or you allow your spouse, you have to marry somebody that went to school and has very good degree and can read and write. That person becomes the primary applicant. I was in Sheyi Obasi's life and people were asking questions, like the guy asked, he was like 70, someone 45, 50 years. There are lots of people that are very mature people asking. And the best thing I'll tell you is to go and marry somebody that went to school, marry somebody that, they have gone at the days. Don't marry any just big bomb people. Just marry somebody that went to school and their grade is very high. Because right now, the score is almost impossible. For those of us that are elderly people, it's becoming very hard. That's why every day I just thank God. It's luck. Canada is luck. It's not who gets sense pass. It's luck, it's grace, So that your course is good. Nurse, auxiliary nurse, nurse aid, they are looking for you people a lot here. So one of the ways you can be in the pool, but you can also consider coming to school in maybe Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, places where it's easy for them to nominate you, PMP, provincial nomination, and all of that. So, yeah, that would be my advice. Gist or the gist, I know the advice. Justina, how you doing? I'm fine. Judith, I'm fine. She got the visa 2023. She got the visa before making her. If you got it before the announcement, then we're good. I put my email address has been on acidarling.abba@gmail.com. You can check it out. So tough, my dear. Every day I'm scratching head. We are solving further maths because of Mac Miller. Get a CB. What are some affordable colleges you recommend for 2-year practical nurses? Just as you write them like this, remove ASI and just put it in Google. Affordability is relative. Do you understand? I don't know when you talk of affordability, it's very relative. Some schools, you see, somebody was asking for a friend of mine for school, and I think the budget was it like 8,000 for 2 years? 8,000 for 2 years. Where? Like, there's some things that maybe that's the budget they have, but it can't work. 8,000 is one semester. One semester, not 2 years. 2 years, guys. It's not even 1 year. Back then, there's this, I think, Newfoundland Memorial University used to be very cheap. But right now, a lot of people rush there. They raise their price now. So affordability is relative and depends on the province. So just check. I don't have information on everything per se. The ones I have, I'll let you shed more light on the Alberta new EU. Yeah, somebody talked about it. I said I'll do a separate video on that one, so we can all benefit. Okay. Operation management, is it good for PR? What kind of operations? If it's transportation, yes, it's good. Auntie Modele, how you doing? Oh my God, these are the OGs before the OGs before the OGs. What is our score? We have not reached though, and I'm about to end the life. Is that how it's gonna be? But it's not it. Is that how it's going to be? I think we're just 90. Is it my eye? But I have some points. I'm going to do separate videos on it so that you people, if you have anything that you want me to probably talk more about, let me know and we can. I don't know. I'm feeling very tired and weak for the past, I don't know. So yeah, please just write your question and then we wrap it up. Unlike me, like when I go to my main channel, if we're doing gist here, 3 hours. In fact, my YouTube manager then used to ask, like, what do you people talk about? 4 hours, 3 hours, we are talking. Because I just like to talk. I like to connect. I like live streams a lot. I won't even lie. I like live streams a lot. But you know how it is with live streams, it's a bit more stressful, and yeah, but you really have to like what you're doing because you have to be answering questions. No, I said when it's 100, that's when we can talk. Oh yes, so thank you, Auntie Model. See, Auntie Model is always like, she has been there, she has been there. We just have a few minutes. I think Omada has gone to pick Micah them. People have made me now. They've made me now. They did not. I'm telling you, like, My body's just paining me. I think I've been doing walks every single day, over 10,000 steps. I don't know if it's that or many just stress. I have lights. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Name as you've been watching from Finland. You're in Calgary. Oh, nice. Check my Instagram. My what's that thing called? acidarling.abba@gmail.com. No weakness. Amen. Oh, joy of the Lord is my strength. Operation management is under business. Business is not working again now, right? Do we have 1001? Me, I'm not seeing 1001 on my own page. Where are people seeing 1001? Are you sure? Are you sure? Is BC a good province to get PMP? BC, they have stopped that PMP thing. All right, let me see if I can invite people. Invitation rules are very simple. 2 minutes, not even 5, 2 minutes each, so that everybody can. So why you leave us for Toronto? Yeah, I think Calgary. My son has cousins his age, and he'll be able to adapt faster. So yep, the phone lines are up. I've been a something line. If you have a question, you just hit the question and we'll let you go. Hit the question and then we pick it up from there. I'll just be bringing one after the other so that we can, you know, touch the rest. But for why I left Trono was basically because he'll be a lot more situated here, like his family, children his age, and it's not just going to be me and my sister. He's going to be able to, go to their school, adapt, and all of that. So yeah, it has just been very, very wonderful. I think for me, Micah was like my main priority in terms of the entire move. So wherever he is going to be comfortable, that's where I'm going to. Calgary was always the goal because I actually like this city. But because I was coming alone, that initial period, I was like, let me go to Toronto, It's like going to the Lagos of a place so that I can adapt, walk by myself, try my best, learn the ropes. And I'm very happy. Like Toronto will always have my heart because that's where I started most of the things. Sometimes I look at my old pictures and I remember landing so confused, not knowing where I'm going to, not having anybody, just moving from one point to the other, getting lost in the train station, getting lost in T junctions, missing my bus because I'm standing on the wrong side of the road. It has just been an experience. Every single day was just a learning curve. Is business analytics eligible for PGWP? Yes, it is. I think business analytics is under IT. Yes, it is. So Isioma is on the line. I'll try to add her. Welcome, Isioma. How you?
Hello, I don't have any question. I've missed you. How are you doing?
Fine.
Hey, God. So you
Fine.
left us in Toronto. I see.
Yes, I did. Yes,
I
I
see. What
did.
did we
I had to.
do?
I had to run away.
I left.
I had to run
I
away.
left Windsor to Toronto. You left Toronto to Calgary.
Ah, no. See,
God.
Windsor. I have my friend in Windsor. I have my
Which
friend in Windsor.
ah,
That place is foul.
I
How did
lived
you
there for
manage?
6 years. I love that place.
It's
I
fine.
love Windsor. Is a nice. It's like living. Okay, Nigeria. Let me use Nigeria for example. Living Lagos. Living Delta State to Lagos. I left
Yeah.
Windsor to Toronto. More. I'm
Oh my
jumbling.
god, Peled.
Ah, you.
I have a friend there. For some reason, I don't know why Pascal has not left too. So maybe he likes it. You are close to Detroit now.
Yes, and
Very close.
if you have US visa or if you have a passport, you can go to you just cross it.
Yeah.
It's and there's high life in Canada not get high life.
Yes, no.
That's over. You chop better
Detroit, you
food.
just cross. Some people
Ah,
go there to buy things. Some people go there to just, chill and all of that.
all the
That's a good life. Oh.
all the what's it called party that we have had like a bridal shower and everything we buy from the US and we bring it here.
See,
So
all this Target and the rest because Target left Canada. So
Yes,
people go to shop Target there.
we pay a lot of tax here. Their tax
Yeah.
are
The
high.
tax is that's the goal, Sha. I know a lot of people that their goal is just to get the passport and move.
Ah,
So there'll be a lot of people moving down south.
what people do, especially the ones that are nurses, they live in Canada and then they work in the
They
US.
work, and that's Windsor. If you're on border towns, Windsor, Sanya, and the
Yeah.
rest, they just yeah, they drive there, and because
Hey,
the even on conversion, your dollar makes more sense. USD
oh,
makes more sense.
sometimes during the COVID, I did the conversion. It wasn't that nice. Sometimes it's nice. It fluctuates. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's not favorable. Most times it's not favorable because
Yeah, no, it's not. Because they earn more and their dollar is still high. It's like even the most basic jobs in IT, they pay them more there. You can get for 150 USD, and then in card, they are paying you 70 card.
yeah,
It's
I
already low. But then why is it that low? And then you have to pay 50%, almost 50% tax. So
yeah.
it's a lot of things people are going through.
What I like about them, if not for the one
Mm.
going on there,
It's just the violence, yeah, gun violence is, and the politics, and in fact, the West has a lot. So at the end of the day, you have to judge if you're just coming based on you heard that. I mean, Nigeria is bad. All here is good. Okay, if
everywhere
you're coming to everywhere has their comma. Depends on where you're going to.
depend on what it depends on the things that you can take. Some people like sometimes I'm like, which one am I taking? Is it the US or the Canada? I prefer the Canada. Yes, Canada doesn't really pay high compared to the US, but I still like the Canada because
Mm,
their head is down. We are not going through a lot of you're not scared that your children are going to school and all that.
mm,
Yeah.
at
Hi,
least.
Justin.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my.
he's fully adjusted. He's good.
Uh,
He's fully adjusted. Thank God. He's doing great. He's fully in. He has his cousins. He just plays drums, and I
ah,
don't think he feels it. And then he has his friends for his birthday. They all called from Nigeria, so tomorrow they have presents going to them and all of that. So I just try to. He's good. He's good, but he will not lost touch now. Definitely, it's me. It's very important that he has his roots. He
I
has
like
touch with back home.
to where his cousins are because it's
Mm,
easy for him and so
mm.
he can adjust faster. It's not easy.
Yeah, and then he's not so much of a gumbodi person. So if he was just me and him, he would have just been too attached to me and not be able to just go out and explore, play like other children, jump around. And some things you learn faster from your peers than from other people. So
And they adjust children adjust faster here than
yeah, they are just faster than adults. Their friends are still very young, so not any big deal. But I try to make sure, like his birthday, they all called, spoke on phone. This is your friend, I'll send some things. I've ordered some cakes to be sent to them in their school for his birthday and all of that. So
oh,
he still has to keep no that it's very important to me because for me I think that's the major difference. Back home they had this love, his friends they will hug, oh welcome to school, because I don't think we're as damaged as those in the West, if I'm going to be as blunt, because here it's more of hands to yourself and then I'm going to PTA. Some people don't like hugs. Maybe their parents had trauma or something, and everybody's responding to trauma one way or the other. Now the a child that is very expressive has to learn how to coil back, step back a bit, because you're in a different space. You have to unlearn some things. We are big huggers. In fact, you fight. If you fight with somebody, next thing you're like, go and give her a big hug. That's our form of
that's how
peace.
it is,
That's
yes.
our form of relieving things. So when I was talking to the teacher, I said, okay, for me, I just feel like my major challenge would be recoiling those things. And the moment you recoil it, how will you now go and on it again? That okay, now it's good to now. It's weird, but
Sometimes
it's part of it. It's part of life. You
let him
got it. This
time. I think let him
yeah.
the time. I think he will adjust faster. Like me, anytime I see a Nigerian, I don't really care. The next time I'm just hi sister. I'm like because see them put your hands in hi sis because especially when still talking about Windsor. When I came there, you have little or no Nigerian apart from students like us.
Mm.
So when you see a Nigerian that is not a student, or even the one that is a student, most of my friends, I was the one that walked up to them, and we have been friends for like 7 years now. Oh my god! I was one. I would see them. I would cross the road. I'm like, "Hello, you look beautiful, male, female."
That's very good though, because you don't know how many people you helped. Some people are just shy, some people will not talk. And then some people, the truth is, it's not like they're being snobbish. People have plenty things in their head.
Yes, I
They are
was
just, yeah,
it like we were family, and I did that on purpose because I was feeling lonely, and uh, only me in my class. I was the only black. Ah, come on, I cannot die. So I said, and today when I looked back, I'm like, thank God I did it because and I have
yeah.
friends.
Is
Yes.
it work that brought you to Toronto?
Yeah, so I moved. I thought about everybody was like, Isioma, are you ready? Toronto is expensive.
Oh,
Ah,
do you think it's expensive? I really don't. Maybe because I started from there. What's the cost margin?
so
Is it that noticeable?
yes. So in where I am in Toronto, I pay close to 1,008 for like a room, like a studio. Um, the so in Windsor, we can I pay for 2 bedroom. I pay less than 1,003.
Oh, that's a lot.
I rising. So it's just like the difference for a studio. Like when I mean a studio, like the space,
Mm,
and then the 2 bedroom. That and
mm,
we have like a living room, and so the difference is there. And some of the facilities I got in that my apartment in Windsor, like a gym and all that, I didn't have it here. If
mm.
it's still a good, the area is still good, right? So it's the difference is there, the expenses is there, and then in Toronto, in Windsor, I'm not driving right now. The driving cost in Toronto is higher.
Yeah. Because
The
everywhere you park, you pay. You park, you pay.
park you pay, insurance is like a lot of things. There are a lot of differences there, and schools in Windsor and Toronto because I have a young one, so everything is just more expensive here. But
Mm.
I love it here, maybe Windsor. And then I have this community in Toronto. Everybody's minding their business. Uh,
Everybody has time, like
I,
they're in a hurry, meeting like 3 to 4 shifts. So you just bear with them.
I'm just
Everybody's working fast.
I'm really
I'll still do that. I'll still probably do that video.
uh,
But Uche is hailing you. Beautiful Isioma. Uche Wednesday. Yeah. I just saw the comment here. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Isioma.
welcome to Alberta. Enjoy yourself.
Yes, so
I
thank
said the code
you.
is coming.
It's here. I see my turtleneck. It's already here. It's already here. Thank you so much. Is supply chain management good for PR? Please advise. Supply chain management is transport now. Managers of transport. So sure we've talked about it. This transport category. Human resource eligible for PGWP. I don't think not anymore. How do you feel about Montreal for masters? Besides being cheaper, being because aside for cheaper housing, relative, I'm seeing a studio 800 or 13, but the French go worry small. If you have B1 in French, I think you can survive Montreal. It's just great that at least you brush up on your French. It was never an option for me, but I like the fact that people are surviving and thriving there. There are lots of Africans that are French speaking Africans that love being in Montreal and New Brunswick. Those are areas where they can explore. That's why I am asking she needs to change the DLI because I think your Benga, your stuff needs is just breaking. It's all over the place. Which of the exams or certifications did you get under CIIN? I'm seeing there's foundation level, intermediate, associate. This I think I did found. I cannot remember. I think I did foundation or something. He used to have 3 courses, but now he has 5 courses. I think that should be foundation. Is it foundation? I can't remember. It's my sister that registered me. She just said, oh, there's she wants to do CIN. It will give us 2 or more degrees. I was like, okay, pay for 2. Oh, she has researched. She saw one guy on Stadium Road in Port Harcourt that he can tutor for the exam. Who said, okay, pay for 2. And that was it. So yeah, my sister is also here. That's part of her 2 or more. Me too. I used it for 2 or more. So yeah. All right, guys, we have gotten to 1:30, which was what I was looking at. We have just 15 minutes. This not even 1:30. What am I even saying? I got it to 3:30. So I was looking to have this max a 2-hour live stream because like I said, I'm not feeling so strong. If you have any final thoughts, let me know. So let me tell you the videos that are going to be coming up. The PGWP list, definitely I'm going to be breaking that down. It will be coming up. I'll probably be starting with, just as they wrote it there. I'll think of how I would break it down and start. I would also do video for PRO pathway for students because right now it almost looks like I might do the 2 combined. And another one I wrote is for the Alberta expression of interest / AIMP, their new pathway for Alberta. Alberta is the only province right now that has outlined a system. Others, all they have their pathways, but nobody has done like an update in the sense that people coming in will be able to make informed decision. So when I do the Alberta one, you'll be able to know if Alberta has this, you can calculate from home where you stand, and then you can decide and say, okay, since Alberta will give me points if I study there and points if I live there or points if I have siblings there, why not I go there and do my master's or go there and do my postgraduate work permit or whatever? Am I getting points for living outside Calgary and Edmonton? So what colleges are in medicine, Hearts or Lethbridge or the rest of them? Everything has to do with research. I have to say it again. If you're coming to Canada, you cannot be tired of research. You cannot be tired of, doing your work, doing the groundwork. You can't say, okay, I'm going to allow somebody else to do that. No, you always have to research. I will do my best to provide the videos, but then when I talk about materials, go and do your personal research so that you can be sure of the things I'm saying. So that even when I make a mistake, you can confirm it, okay? Because nobody is above mistake. Just please, as much as possible, try your possible best to stay focused. This journey, you would need focus. You cannot lose focus. If you lose focus, that's the end. It can just go over your head. If you waste time is of the essence. And I'm saying it today so that tomorrow I don't come and it's like, oh, as he had said it, oh, I don't know why I didn't do it. French category was drawn today. We are hopeful and we are looking at, because usually draws are supposed to be Wednesdays, and we always used to speculate Wednesdays. But after a while, when he stopped doing the draws frequently, people just stopped speculating. So please try as much as possible to be in the pool. If you haven't done your IELTS and WES, you have to do it. I've been saying this thing since the beginning of the year. If you had done it, you just enter the pool and choose your NOC from the category-based draw. Those are the draws that they are doing. You cannot go and choose an NOC that is not in the category-based draw because you will not get it. Okay. I want to be organized like you. Thank you so much. Okay. Do you need work experience in insurance to qualify or write the exam? No. I don't need work experience. Me personally, I don't know if they need now, but I didn't need it. I didn't need it. The courses to read, if you're studious, you can read. There are a lot of books. We're lucky. Not only did we read, we paid somebody to tutor us. That way, we're going through it again and again and again and again. And time for the exam, we're able to get it. As Soso was the one that checked the results. I remember. And she called him. I was in the parlor and I was at the dining. And she called him. She was like, the guy was like, check the result. Have people checked? Because he was such a good teacher. I won't even lie to you. I really appreciate him. He was such a good teacher. When he when he finished teaching us, the first day of the exam, they were doing Wike's Kenny. He was doing one of the roads, and traffic was so bad. I had to park my car at a car shop, lock it, and start running to the exam hall. Like, those of you that know Mommy B Road, there's this car shop that is just along the road. I parked in front of the place, told the Aboki I'm coming, and I ran all the way to IGI. That's where they write the exams. It's behind Zenith Bank. I Me and my sister were just running on the road. Imagine running into your exam, and they had started sharing the papers and all of that. So we just sat down, we're panting. When the results came out, also was like, that she's seen the result, or she's seen D, D, D. And he was like, yeah, that's so good. Oh no, you got distinction. What of your sister? I say, yeah, she's seen D's, like 3 D's. Like, oh, that's distinction. That's the highest. And it was such a good thing. Like, thank God we've crossed that one. And for my younger sister, the smallest one, she wrote BCS and she passed her BCS. So she also got her 1 year degree, 1 year certificate from that. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Good evening. Is social work okay for PR? Social work, what do you define with social work? That's the thing. I spoke with somebody, and this social work is kind of, you have to find out. Social work has to do with, it's not just social work. What's in the social work? Because there's no PR pathway right now in category based draw that is just social work. You have to look for, is it counseling? Is it this? Is it that? Justice says, guys, listen to us, you. How big? Yes, it has validity for 5 years. 5 years. What aspect of culinary is the NOC high? Baking, cooking, kitchen assistant? None. Sorry, my mom is calling me. I have to call her back. Okay. Hold on. Let me send. All right, guys. So yeah, I think we're good. We don't have any other question. My mom is calling. I have to call her back. I have to call her back as soon as possible. So expect these videos, guys. Expect these videos. I was not hiding anything. Your girl has been in Alberta. Micah has been here with me for the longest. So yes, I also have to edit my Nigerian vlogs. I'm taking everything one day at a time. I'll try my best to be as, out there and as frequent as possible in terms of the things I need to do. But aside that, I think Micah is here. But aside that, yeah, I'll just be posting. If denied a visa because, say, funds, is it advisable to apply immediately? Because my resumption is on, yeah. Reapply or appeal. If you put up a strong case, you might get it fast enough. The seventh, there's still time. Reapply. Make sure that your finances is like readjusted and write a letter of explanation. And yeah. Can I get a visa to Canada? I have 50 million to start a business. That's not how it works. 50 million naira was that? It's not just like I just have 50 million to start a business. That's not how it works. There's startup packages for entrepreneurs. There are certain provinces. There are certain documents to fill. It's not just cut in stone. They don't used to do it like that. Right now, 50 million by conversion might not be a lot as you think in your mind. So it's 50 million right now is not even up to 100K. I'm not to say reach 100K again. Abi. Let's calculate that in. It's not that high. It's not that high like that. I don't know. Let me just use 1,200 for. It's like maybe let's say between $40,000 to $45,000. It's not going to start a business like the kind of business that will give you PR. Okay, it's not going to be possible. But however, with that amount, you can consider getting your PR direct, so that when you come in, you can set up something from your house and build little by little. It's not even advisable for me to tell you that you should come into this country and finish all your money. It makes no sense. I don't do that. So you have to be very strategic. It's not the kind of country where simply because you pour 50 million, you're going to get the money back. It's not. A lot of us know how much we have sunk into this Canada worker. We are not looking for it's not immediate, most of the returns. For me, I was more like I need my results very fast because I don't believe in sinking and sinking and sinking money. Okay. That's why I did a 1 year course. That's why I was very serious about PR because I needed to start seeing the benefits as soon as possible. That was more important for me. Okay. Yeah. So just look at the options. Look at the options. Then it says, I'm proud of you, my Africa sister. Hey, you're coming, oh, come, come, come. That would be good. That would be good. No, he can come. Micah. I think he heard me, heard me on live and just went back. As a Canadian, I can tell you the advice given is accurate, instructing people what to study. Oh, thank you so much, Monica. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's 39,000 Canadian dollars. Ah, that's really low. 39K. There's some schools that will not even you can't be able to use that. Do you get? So yeah, you have to. It's 100 million enough for three coming to Canada. A student, a mother, and her little son. What does a student mean? The student, is it the father? Is it the father? What do you mean a student? And now 100 million, according to, if 50 million is 39K, 100 million should be what? 78 based on this calculation. It depends where you're bringing these three people from. If you're bringing them from Banana Island, it will not be enough. It was, what are you saying? Because they have big eye. That money will just buy Camry right now. I think, is it Camry? There are some of these cars that are very expensive now. So, but it's if it's average people that know how to manage and adjust themselves, it might go far. A mother and little son is where problem might be because little son, how little is the son? Is he going to start school? Will the mother be able to start working, settle down? And the student will not be bringing as much money. And the mother, if the son is little, she'll be holding the son throughout. So where will income come in from? Even if they manage the money for 6 months, for how long do you get? So it's not about the quantity per se. Sometimes right now the thing is just it sounds big because it's in naira. You get it might even work best if the person that is the student, whoever the student is, if it's the man that is the student, he should come first, manage himself inside one small room, shared apartment, only him in one small room, work, gain ground before he go and pack his family and 100 million. Do you get? That would be my advice because it's a lot better when at least the person that is him, the guy, he's not still in school. He's PRO, he's probably gotten a job, he understands the Canada, he has gotten a good house before he will go and bring mother and little son. Because all this money, you finish it. This country can swallow funds. Do you know till today? Have you ever seen me do video of how much I spent to come to Canada? I know they do all those type of nonsense video. Because if I even check it, if they told me I have that money, I would say it's a lie. There's no point. I don't used to calculate all those nonsense calculation. I'm not a careless spender. So when they say, oh, let's budget for the month, now lie. As it come. As you arrange it, fine. But looking back, the kind of money a lot of us have sunk in this place, it's just forward ever. God give me the grace kind of prayer point. So don't worry about the funds per se. It's this amount like this. I cannot just advise you on this, okay? The ones that call me or we do consultation, we can dig deep because I know that certainly, of course, this is a public space. You can't say everything online. But if you call, we will now look at age, qualifications of the mother, the student that is coming, what school is the person coming to, where is this person going to, the money back home, what are the things you need to, it's a lot. This question it's a very good question, but it's not like a one this thing. You probably need to call for consultation. Unless you shall won't blow the money, say normal. People have money before people will say somebody else like people have money in Nigeria. Yeah, people have money. It's a BSc and MSc in Auchi, 1 year experience. Currently in the pool 471. That's good. What knock code is 21200? What's me that? Is he in health or something? What knock code is that? My job roles is supervising construction. Na trade now. Go on that trade. Yeah, you already answered your question here because I don't understand this, your knock code for up here. You go under this trade because they have not done trade. So better as you are hearing me, peace, go and change that into trade. Trade as your primary knock code. Put the company, put your this thing. And just to say, when I get money for Nigeria, which one is 100? I feel like Nigerians in Nigeria have more money than Nigerians in Canada. You people should still be dragging, yeah? They have money there. Their spending power is crazy. When I go to Nigeria, I'm like all those people that come from abroad that will be doing 50 naira. They'll be spraying 50 naira like this in wedding. You know those kind, like there's a mentality of people that come from. When I used to plan events, you'd be like, oh, this uncle is coming from the US. He will now go and change $1 and be doing like this. It's like it's also because those in Nigeria will be spraying 1,000. They'll just be spraying bundle. Whereas those from abroad will be doing like this with our one. Carry another one. Because here, your earning power has gone up, but your spending power goes down. Your spending power, like you know that you're one careless expense away from homelessness. So you need to spend anyhow. Anyways, let's wrap this up. Thank you guys so much. I go jam you one day for road. Yes, so let's meet. Say for proof of fund, the student, her son and her little son that is going to start school. Oh, the little son is 8 years old. The student is how old? Like this question is not arranged. Your question is not arranged. Who is the student? A mother of so age. First son, so age. Second son, so age. But I don't understand. And we're wrapping it up. Okay. Why is the mother coming with the student? I don't even understand. Like the question is not arranged. Is the mother the student? Is the student the mother? I don't understand. Do you need finance background to qualify to write the exam? Why will you need finance background? Go and check the foundation. That's what I wrote. Foundation. The one that has 5 programs now. You can't qualify to write anything that is more than foundation because you're not an insurance person. Is it enough? It's what enough? That's the money. Your question was not straight. We'll be spraying the 50 naira, my dear. 21200 is architect. No, you can't get it because 47 waiting. The cutoff was too high now. Go to trade. I know, like, minus Obina, there are 2 other guys that had sent me messages that they got trade. Core architects on the ground. I told them to go to trade, plumbing and carpentry. They got it. So you have to follow the trade is not as high as 470 something. So be in trade under supervisory. And that one is a lot better than running to architecture because those STEM boys, I'm an engineer. I'm an IT person. STEM is my category. But 490 something, is your mate? Hey, I beg go, don't play. What no code is culinary? Is he on that trade? No. There's no culinary anything on that trade. That one, no, it's not in, what's this thing? Category based draw. It's not in the new PGWP. So change your course. Mother of 45. The student is 16. Who gave her visa? Like, did they give her visa as in, or is it PR? Did they give her visa as in visitor visa? Because if it's the student, why is the mother coming and what is her like status? Do you understand my question? What's the status of the mother that is coming? You're coming to Alberta. Okay, Alberta is good. The money, fine. It's okay. You can survive. Do not spend as if you have money, because that money is not big money like that. So if you come, you can get, like, there are some houses, 3 bedroom, full house safe. You can get for like 2.4, 2.5. You can also decide to get 2 bedroom basement, which is cheaper. The two boys who share one room, the mother shares one room. That way your money goes longer. They adjust better. So it just depends on you. It depends on you. As much as possible, just try your best to who is it? Amma, what is wrong with you? Are we laughing here? Amma say is the mother the student, is the student. Don't make me laugh. It's just because I didn't understand it. When you say the mother is coming with a student, if the student is 16 and got study visa, the chances that the mother got visit visa. So it's just visit. So she can't work. So what is she coming to do if she's not going to work? Do you understand? Because right now you can't convert visits to work. So unless she's coming as a permanent resident, is she just escorting her child? It's not a full question. You can still contact me because this is a live stream. We don't want to go deep into family matters. Don't mind that. Micah didn't do what? Just here. I didn't get it. I'm not looking. Oh, thank you so much, Christ Ambassador. All right, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. Let's wrap this up. I have a common law spouse. Is it important to be in a civil marriage before you apply for study? If you can prove that people are in common law now, yeah. If you can prove that you're in common law, you can apply. I've not handled any common law person because I don't know why you have not married. I can't understand it. Is it not just easier to marry than to use common law? Or people are using common law because they don't trust each other. Using common law because what? Because let me even just see people. There are some people that date like, we've been dating for 6 years. Are you going to marry him? Yes. And then the two of them use study visa enter Canada. What kind of waste of money is that? What kind of lack of plan is that? If you marry for house, what's the meaning? Well, you said what? Even if you have not married before, well, as you're coming, change. Tell the school say you no do again. We go and marry the day you land. And then you pursue PR direct. Do you understand? You pursue PR direct. That's the most important thing. But for you to this thing, one person is not coming in as this study and the other person. But I like the fact that as you people are doing your own like this, it shows that you want to use it as spousal. Because some kind of people like this, it's not like you're even common law like that. Maybe you're dating, but not serious girlfriend. Your father knows him, yes. Your mother knows him, yes. They not even at least try. You just come now. Before you know, you enter this Canada that have one kind of weird spirit. Before you, the way you will hustle to bring the person in, you will almost be like jazz. It will be like your village people are fighting you. It will affect your relationship. On go the quarrel we no get sense. If you need to marry you. If you don't trust the person, don't marry you. But common law works. Don't mind me. Common law works. It's just that, do the one that you prefer. Like we say, we don't use the advice here. Exactly. I've dropped my email, Kristen Martins. You can check it out. And you need to write to get extra points. It's foundation level now. October diet for foundation level just ended. Are you serious? You see, Anna, I was telling somebody, I think the registration was, when did it end? Did you? Okay, you just wrote the exam, Abby. Hey, I wrote the exam. It's foundation level. I don't know what she's asking again. The first one, because you don't have any experience, you just register to be in the association and write the first one. When we wrote, we're the last set that wrote foundation level for just 3 programs. I think right now they increased it to 5 programs, like 5 courses you need to read for. But see, I found insurance to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. And insurance in Nigeria, you know how it be. So it was like a very interesting course to study. And I have a friend that works in insurance. So I always used to tell her, like, insurance is where it's at. to study, and all of that. But it's good. And for those of you that want to do this CIN, I find that October diet is actually the best because your results will be out by January, February, your certificate. If you write for January diets, or I don't know where, I think it's January, February, you have to wait till the next year. You know how Nigerians are. They will not process anything till the next year because they want to do January and October, whatever, at the same time and publish at the same time. So yeah. Somebody put for, I think common law would require proof of finances intertwined, living together, home purchase, your name on rental, and you go and put all these landlord them in Nigeria that don't even like people that are not married. You know, Nigerian landlords are the weirdest people. Like, if you're not married and you come, an unmarried lady is like a cancer to them. They just look at you like, why? I cannot rent you my house. So if you can, and probably some landlord then don't used to even have receipt like that. So, but if you have, let him just add the two of you your names to it, like Monica is suggesting here, and put proof of. See, the truth is, common law is not very common where we are from. We don't understand what it means. Common law means boyfriend and girlfriend, they're living together, which is like you don't do small thing for the person head. Like, you have to have done something now. Do you get that kind of thing? So I feel it's cheaper to just marry the person. Some of these things stress today. It's just one paper you submit. For common law, you almost submit text message, go to MTN, prove the love, prove where you met, what was your like they need to be sure that it's not Canada that is making you marry the person. Do you get that kind of thing? So it's even tougher. I have a friend that I think he was applying for spousal open work permits, and they married in December, and I think he needed to apply the next month. So it was like, the problem no be here. They had to go back and forth with IRCC because of proving love. And wow, a common law people don't. You know, say here, Canada is just weird. You have to ask all the question. Okay, Abraham is saying for CIN, those of you that are interested in the insurance exam, it's April and October. Also, for the BCS exam, it's April and October. I don't know if it's possible for me to share my screen. Is it? Let me see if I can share. Sharing is easiest on 2 monitors. Oh yeah, I can share my screen. Let me check BCS. Let me put it up. I don't know if people are seeing it though. Let me share my screen. The reason I'm even sharing, like, it just occurred to me that I can possibly just do this instead. So for those that want to know about BCS, this is it. Hope people are seeing my screen. So it's the Chartered Institute for IT, BCS. This is where you go in, you log, put your membership, Kenny. You also have to check. You also have to check where in Nigeria. There's one institute called Twin Waiting. They are like training providers. The training providers for the professional certification, HAQ. You just check, I think, qualification directory. It's under somewhere here. But this one is for computer. Those of you that are doing anything computer, just go to this BCS and check. CIN is also same. I think, let me go to CIN and show you people. This will give you 2 or more. 2 or more degrees is a big deal because 2 or more degrees in this Canada waka, it's not easy. Especially for those of you that have just BSc. Biko, go and find 2 or more degrees. That's the best thing. That's the only way that you can. Okay, so let me share the screen for the Insurance Institute. This is how it is. Can close it up. This is it. Oh, they've even updated their website though. Oh shit! Looking brand new. Maybe now why they don't they cost? They see life. They want to finish me with text. Let's see, foundation level. Welcome to our site. I beg, avoid me. So you can go to foundation level, see the syllabus. Whoever did this UI UX, who knows the problem that is going on here? You can see. Instead of you to use black, you use white on gray. What if I have eye problem? They should go and update this thing, but good work, Sha. Anyway, so I think we did insurance. I did insurance legal. I did motor. There's one that is compulsory. I did underwriting, motor, underwriting, and insurance legal. Those were the three. Okay, they say at least 5 courses are required. You see what I said? 4 are compulsory and one um from 5 to 8 you have to choose. So from underwriting, motor, household and health, you choose one of these, but the first 4 are compulsory. So these are like options you can look at if you're going to be, if you're going to be adding one certification. So just try, because I know, see, don't get discouraged though. Sometimes the one that they vex for me, go to say I be Macmillan. I'm not, I'm not Macmillan, oh. Please. So whether make I show this thing, I be make I just dey go my way. Are there programs just like BCS but for health? Mm-mm. Is there any professional certification for those in food service? Mm-mm. It's just your food service doesn't have. Unfortunately, there's no professional anything. It's just your normal what's that thing? Food safety and your this thing. Those are not professional certifications. These two I showed you are like going to be, anywhere, anytime. You can call them up. You can call them up. So try as much as possible. It's not going to be easy. Canada is not easy. Some of them are the verse. What's that thing? Supply. Um, mm, Hold on. Let me check. Um, what was that other institution that this guy was talking about? I don't know. I'm trying to see. So was it supply something? I don't know, Sha, but please, just always try to check for other things. This what they call this IT course, it's not the most, how would I put it? It's not the easiest, but it's not like it's so difficult. That's one thing I'll say. It's not so difficult. You can exploit. There are different certifications, but then you need to do the one that is a bundled up program, that one that gives you. There's an institution, it's called TWIM. Let me go and check them out. It's called TWIM something. They are the ones that were giving in Nigeria, they are one of the accredited people that are like, is it twin or twim? I think it's with an M. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and show you guys this one. So for those of you that need to do this BCS, you want to do BCS. These are the people that I paid for my sister's stuff. So look at it, Twim Institute. This is the name. Yeah, I guess so. So they have different. Where's the perspective under see their BCS. So they are the accredited training provider for BCS. Do you understand? So they will pay for the exam, they'll do everything for you, and they run classes for this course. So when you go, they pay for the exam, they run the classes for you for this particular program, and it helps. just especially for those of you that probably you do not have like any background knowledge on it, you might, benefit from this. I hope this life was a bit helpful for you guys. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Let me stop sharing. Oh, I didn't even know that I could share like this. So I knew, but I was just lazy. No mind me. Just decided to share it and show you guys today. Okay, okay. So hope you guys are fine. Hope you guys got like a thing or two. Oh, thank you so much, Ihoma. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Abraham. Yeah, he said for those that want to write, say in October, it's better because if you write April, certificate is only issued once, which is in January. So yeah, October. And October, they finished it. The only one that I can advise you now to write is that BCS, because BCS comes out in 3 months, no matter what, when you write it. So my sister wrote in April. I think her result was out in July, August, or something like that. Yeah, she wrote in April. It came out in early August or July or something like that. So after it came out, we now started West verification. Her West took another 1 month and we're able to put her in the pool. So she's also there in the pool waiting. So when I advise you, it's not like all my people I've gotten. I have one more sister that is in the pool. That's our youngest sister. She's the tiniest one. Not really tiny like that, but she's small. She's the youngest. So she did BCS, and that was the Twin Institute that she used. So everything I'm telling you, the one I can verify, I'll tell you. The one I do not know, I'll do research. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this live. Please make sure to like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already. Check my Instagram page. My son was just turned 7 recently. Yeah, somebody was asking why he didn't come down. Yeah, he heard my voice. I'm on live, and he decided to just not disturb. Yeah, he knows what's up. Or probably his auntie just told him to leave me alone for me to do the live. Thank you guys so much. I read your girl. Acid darling. I'm about to go. I know of a family back in my country whose life is seriously at risk. They are thinking of seeking asylum right now. I don't know anything about asylum, and I don't advise on asylum. So I really don't know. Probably they should get a lawyer. When it comes to asylum, it's a no-go with me. So I don't know. Only study, PR direct, or the rest of them. Yeah. Lola, Ola. Where have you been? Where have you been? Thank you guys so much. So I'll see you in my next one. Please make sure to check out for my new videos that are going to be coming up soon. Okay? Bye, guys. Bye. Good night, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're watching. If it's Nigeria, it's night. Okay. So yeah. Can an ND student do BCS? If you already have your HND, you're already on 2 or more. Doing BCS is supposed to give you 2 or more degrees. BCS is for those that have only first degree. So I'm going, all these ones that have questions now, you don't pass. So yes, you can write and apply under healthcare. Healthcare is depending on your work experience. Step siblings in your application. I really don't know. Yeah, but yes, you can. Step siblings are your siblings. Hmm. All those courses that they'll say it's a federally, what they call, recognized certification license. If it's not recognized by West, it's not recognized by Canada. So it's West that is the most important, not any of those things you're writing. Google and check if it's West verified. Okay? For your welding, this thing, Google and check if it's West verified. Joseph, if you have ND, it's best to just do your HND at once. But if you want to do BCS, it's okay. I guess I've never thought of just OND and BCS, but that should still give you 2 or more. As long as the first one is more than 3 years, I guess. I think that's what they said. All right, gotta go. That's why I've been here for over like 2 hours, close to 2 hours, 30 minutes. I need to go. Okay. Bye, guys. If you have any question on my main videos or you call me, Sorry, not call me. Send me an email, acidarling.abba@gmail.com. So thank you so much for sticking around with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Over 115 people are still here, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Hailing from Winnipeg, hailing from Calgary. Thank you, thank you. Bye. Let me go and attend to my son.